Hey everyone, today we're watching bakemonoda versus HG negative on Blood River in a difficult matchup for Space Marines. On the bottom side we have negative with Imperial Guard, and he decides to build Plasma Generator, the first building, instead of Infantry Command. Now that's something non-standard, but still nothing special. It's a bit more rarely used, but still used to go for fast generator. It expands the building area, then you build the infantry command. On the top side, bakemonoda. I hope I spell this properly. And Bake builds a turret. He already built the chapel barracks. Makes the force commander, no generator, strange. And four servitors. I don't know why. Now that's something unusual we see from Bake here. 4 servitors, 4 builders. Strange. Usually you make 2 builders. So what do we have? Fast tier 2 from negative. This fast plasma generator allowed for fast gathering of required amount of energy. Then he built infantry command, no command squad, only 2 guardsmen. So it was enough to go tier 2. He didn't waste basically any resources on making army. Only the guardsmen, 2 squads, and that's all. On the other side we have a Space Marine with 4 builders. That means he will have very late tier 2. Unfortunate situation for Marine player. And he even built the turret. Well, at least maybe he will be able to take the map. He takes a critical location now, and will take the relic. And negative is basically tier 2 now. At 3rd minute he hits tier 2, even earlier. And goes for mechanized command instantly. He will probably make chimeras. He doesn't have resources for something else, so that probably will be chimeras. Bakemonoda invests a ton of resources in tier 1, in turrets, in 4 servitors, in minefields, and even makes a squad of Space Marines and upgrades a listening post. And his economy is still bad, 74 to 20, and he's not even close to go tier 2. Have guardsmen with commissar already, and maybe priest also will be made. It has to be made. And first chimera on the way at 4th minute. It will come out at 4th minute and a few seconds. And yeah, priest upgrade is being made, and 1 priest is required to attach to this guardsman squad. A squad with commissar and 1 squad with a priest. 74 to 20 economy for negative, and 98 to 30 for Bake. His economy improved a lot. He sees the chimera and he understands he must go tier 2 as fast as possible. It seems that force commander got trapped here. He doesn't move for some reason. Yeah, now he can. It happens when you walk with vehicles in infantry, units get stuck for some time and cannot move. That's what happened to Force Commander right now.
Yes, my lord.
And all the Space Marines got killed right here. The squad died. It was useless. For Space Marine, again, Force Commander got stuck and stopped for a few seconds. Now it got killed easily.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Only 50% tier 2 for Bake,
Look out! Here they come!
while Negative can gather resources and go tier 3 now.
I am honored that you require my skill.
On this side, Priest trying to harass the point to destroy it, but minefields were built. Well, Priest does not receive too much damage from mines, so no problem. Yeah, sneaky tech from Imperial Guard. Well, that was Bake's fault anyway. He should have checked what he's doing. He probably realized that, but too late. There was no command squad, there was no harass from Imperial Guard, so he probably realized that, but it was too late anyway, because he built 4 servitors and turret from the very start, and that means slow tech for Space Marines. He expected some rush probably. I really do not understand why 4 servitors, why he made them. Usually 2 servitors are enough, 3 maximum 3 servitors. But he made 4 and no generator, and that means very late tier 2. He's having 3 turrets now. Once one turret will get upgraded, this Chimera will go down. Tech Priest got killed. Well, honestly, I do not see how Bake can win this. There is no chance. He can just quit now. Because Negative's economy now is better and he is in a much better position at this point in game.
What is your wish? Sir, yes, sir. Let me
So late, the Priest comes here and gets attached to the Guardsman.
devotion is assured.
And Bake makes the global upgrade for Requisition. While Negative is building more and more generators, he wants to go tier 3 it seems. No, now he makes the Sentinels. Seems like he wants to push on tier 2 and 5, maybe.
My devotion is assured. You will have it. Is assured.
Unusual game here from both sides.
Scouts here.
And so far Imperial Guard's tactic worked better. But both players played extremely passively in tier 1. Imperial Guard taking to death and Space Marine building turrets in base. That's why you do not need to start with turrets. Do not build them unless you're Necron or Chaos playing Nate Cult. Turrets are a necessity only when you get heavy rushed, and especially on Space Marines. I didn't get why did he build that turret. That was a huge waste. He could just make one more squad of scouts and scout Imperial Guard's base or get the map faster. Instead he built that turret, which cost lots of energy.
Taking heavy fire.
Well, Bake goes tier 3 now, while Negative is still tier 2. Maybe this fast tier 3 from bakemonoda will
Scouts ready.
turn around the situation.
An open mind is like a fortress.
But he's having only the heroes for now. Seems to me that he needs some vehicles, maybe a few Tempests. As we've seen in the game of Womble against Snippy, Tempests in this matchup are doing wonders. Basilisk Depot upgraded. But honestly, I don't get why would he need a Basilisk. Negative needs tier 3. He had enough resources to go tier 3 instead of making the Basilisk. We look at the map vision, Negative still on 4 listening posts. He could get all of them, this and this one, long ago, but he's just walking around the map with his Chimera and Sentinels and decapping critical locations now. I don't know why he didn't get the relics yet. Probably scared of these heroes, but they have low mobility. They cannot run so fast from this here, while Chimera can do that. Chimera with Guardsmen. So we have tier 3 from bakemonoda. Maybe he will make a comeback. He makes second global for requisition, and as you notice, he makes these globals instantly. When he hits tier 2, he makes them as fast as possible. Because this plays a big role. They pay up in a few minutes, and then you have a much better economy. So 105 to 79 and 110 to 50 economy for negative. 30% tier 3 for negative, he's making upgrades for infantry. And bakemonoda's tier 3, he makes the Predators and builds the orbital relay. And he should upgrade this listening post as well.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioning.
Yeah, still a passive game here until 13th minute. It will be probably very passive. Only a few actions we saw on this relic when Chimera got out, and that's basically all. And also here an attempt from negative to attack and finish Space Marine, but it didn't work. Vehicle cap increase for Bake and almost tier 3 for negative. We can see that negative whoa, only at 13th minute he makes this global, even though he had probably resources earlier, and he upgraded 2 listening posts to LP3. That's a good idea to do on Imperial Guard, since Imperial Guard has bigger bonuses from requisition, globals, upgrades. LP3 pay up fast for them. Also their range and damage is very good to infantry. And it seems that negative wants to play a bunker game here. He made the heavy weapons team. Still both players. No, negative finally got this relic point. Well, they both play very safely, both players. Even though both of them started risky, now they play as safe as possible. I mean, going fast tier 2 and making turret and 4 builders. That's some risky stuff to do for the start from both sides. Tier 4, 65% for bakemonoda. And still tier 3 from negative.
by the Emperor. You will have it.
He makes lots of guardsmen. 5 squads now.
You will have it.
No Kasserkins yet.
You have chosen.
1, 2, 3,
I hear the
4, 5. Now you can understand why he needs so much requisition that he upgraded the Velvisnik posts to the 3rd level. He needs it because he will mass lots of infantry.
Let me inspire our men.
This is probably the reason why he made so these 2 LP3s, and also for defensive purposes as well.
You have chosen wisely. Under fire.
The negatives economy is a lot better than Bake's one, and only in tier 4 Bake decides to build armory.
Yes.
Yeah, negative is having such a huge float in requisition. It seems that he wants to attack with non-upgraded guardsmen. He did not give heavy weapons to them. Well, I don't know why would he do that. Why did he even make these guardsmen if he will use them like this? He could give like 5 grenade launchers to all these squads and stay from range and destroy the marine player. Well, he's having lots of resources, so he decided to toy a little. Well, even without heavy weapons, they deal some damage. I don't think they will deal with the Terminators and the Dreadnoughts. So Negative's plan, attacking with raw guardsmen,
By the Emperor, it will be done. I accept the
probably failed. He needs to add those heavy weapons to the squads. No relic yet for Bake.
Hope is the first step.
Whirlwind, good units against
Ready.
Imperial Guard and Orcs and Sisters of Battle.
I accept the
Works perfectly.
I accept the challenge.
I am ready to serve.
It seems like Bake will do some Dreadnought Harris on this side. He needs to take 1 relic point at least. Scouts go here. And Negative still refuses to add those heavy weapons to the squads. His economy is huge. Makes the Lemon Rusty Pot. And builds the Mars Pattern Command for the Baneblade production. And we're only halfway into this game, by the way. Maybe a little more. Still lots of action to see. Yeah, 3 guardsmen can't do much here against tier 3 Space Marine army. But these heavy weapon teams can. And the artillery, the Basilisk, Earthshake incoming here. But it did not kill anything. All the Terminators are alive. 1 more shot of that and maybe some Terminators will die. And the Lemon Brass battle tank is out, focusing the Dreadnought. Look at the damage he's doing. Yeah, got killed fast.
I feel the Emperor's blessing return.
127 to 93. Finally, a relic captured for bakemonoda, and land reader is on the way. It will come out at the same time with a bane blade,
Fire support.
basically.
Nothing will get through our field of fire.
And negative says funny game. Well, it's not really funny to me. I don't see anything fun here.
Where is he?
Extending such a game on Blood River, where Imperial Guard is having advantage, and especially using fast tier 2 sneaky trick. Well, maybe they play for fun, who knows. But still, this matchup is not really funny from Space Marine's side. Space Marine player has to be a lot better to win in this matchup, an Imperial Guard player. Yeah, now Negative is swimming in those resources. He builds a second HQ instead of finishing Space Marine off.
Defending objective countdown has begun.
Debate is purest when it is unquestioned. By the Emperor, even show up before.
A player like Snippy would finish a Space Marine guy on this map in about 10 minutes maybe. But in this game players used some special tactics, so maybe some more diversity won't be welcomed by my viewers. Who knows? Maybe this will be interesting for someone. Although I really don't get this idling of units on Negative's base, and why he made all this Imperial Guard infantry. Maybe he needed the Bane Blade to be sure of himself that he will win this.
Taking hits.
6 minutes until
But a surprise for him as well. Land Reader harassing the other side. He will probably need to go back and defend his base now. Because the jokes will be over, or maybe not. We have 4 Psychers on this side that can endlessly stun this Land Reader. Well, at least Negative is making them, because lots of Imperial Guard players do not make use of these things. The Psychers that are available from HQ in tier 2, and their cooldown of this stun is extremely low. Very fast cooldown. As you can see, the Land Reader gets endlessly stunned and destroyed by the heavy weapons here. That's how Bake loses his Land Reader.
5 minutes.
By the way, I am sorry for these FPS drops. I know they started a while ago now. Let's try and lower the camera a bit. Orbital bombardment here by the Force Commander, right into that Bane Blade, but Negative doesn't care. He's towing for about 15 minutes now. He does not appreciate time, it seems. The most expensive resource in the universe is time. But Negative doesn't want to finish this quickly. He does not even control this Bane Blade.
4 minutes until taking full victory.
His second HQ not yet finished. It was placed like 10 minutes ago now. Still Guardsmen. Guardsmen still without heavy weapons. Now maybe the Bane Blade will get destroyed. Not too many Psychers around. Oh, I see them, yeah. 1, 2. Well, 2 Psychers. The problem is the Bane Blade always under reparation by the Tech Priest. And Tech Priest repairing speed is huge. So this Predator gets repaired constantly. But Land Reader again gets destroyed. Well, at least some interesting tier 4 battles is all that this game could offer. Finally, this Bane Blade has to go back because Predator tanks is focusing the Bane Blade. And I don't know, did Bake use any skull probe on this Bane Blade? It can stun vehicles. Probably not. Because Psychers are around, so it gets detected and killed easily. Whirlwind got destroyed, but it's over. Imperial Guard wins this. Tier 4. $124 economy to 79 against 160 to 105. Well, yeah, quite a big difference for this stage. Tier 4 it's important. And the Bane Blade got destroyed finally. The Bake still tries hard to win this. He still is having hope. Nice Grey Knight ability here, by the way. Lots of guardsmen died. So we have 4 listening posts upgraded to LP3 in Negative's base, and none of the listening posts in bakemonoda's base are upgraded to LP3. So we have huge difference in requisition income. Also Negative is having 2 HQ, while Bake has only 1. And this HQ gives plus 20 requisition income. It's useful to build this in long games, this building, the stronghold or the headquarters, as you name it. Again, Land Reader on the way. I'm sorry for all the FPS drops in this game. I can't do much about it. Three turrets on this side from Bake. Yeah, skull probes cannot get close to vehicles. 4 Psychers are guarding it, common squad, so the skull probes get instantly killed if they approach closer. Still lots of guardsmen alive, and Negative refused to use Kasrkins and Ogrins in this game, the tier 3 units. But I don't get what's the logic behind this. He is using the Bane Blade, the Lemon Rats battle tanks, the tier 3 upgraded heavy weapons team, and refuses to use Kasrkins for some reason. I don't get what's the point behind this. You either win with these raw units if you want to prove something, or just make those elite units and finish the game quickly. I honestly don't get why he's doing this. Yeah, Space Marine can't do much here, because negative wins in economy for a long time now. His economy was better maybe since the 7th minute, probably. Negatives with better economy. Well, pretty annoying game in my opinion. But at least this game shows that Bakes does not give up. He tries until the very end. He could have left this game when he saw that Chimera, when he lost that Tactical Marines here. It was basically over. After that, Negative purposely extended this game for some reason, and I honestly didn't get why. So that's it with this game. Let's look at the score. Still, bakemonoda kills more units than Negative, 172. Bake destroyed 2 buildings less than Negative. And on technology also bakemonoda is having more research count and more unit upgrades, but Negative reinforced lots of guardsmen. That's why he wins at total score, but overall bakemonoda had better technology upgrades. And I would name this an economic victory for Imperial Guard. There's no race that can win Imperial Guard in economy when Imperial Guard has 2 upgrades for requisition and energy, 2 headquarters, lots of generators, and even LP3. It will have the best economy, no matter how much you try to have a better one. On the same amount of listening posts, Imperial Guard will have better economy, more resources. You can't do much about it. So if you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like. If you did not, leave your feedback in the commentary section. Let me know what you think about this game. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for new videos basically every day. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time.